Hey guys, I wanted to do a different sort of type of video today because I feel like I've been doing a lot of hauls and tutorials and I wanted to give you some more insight into me again. So this is going to be a couple of questions that I've come up with that might be interesting for you to hear about. So the first question that I've come up with is, what's your favorite book? Probably the book that I've enjoyed probably the most in the last year is, sadly, I know some of you might not appreciate this, but it's the Twilight series written by Stephenie Meyer. And I went and saw the movie first with a friend because she wanted to go and see it, and I had no idea what the storyline was about or anything, and saw the movie and I really liked the storyline, and I went and bought the books and I read the entire series within like 1 week. I stayed up like 4 nights in a row basically reading until 4 in the morning, and I read all the books and I absolutely loved them. I just thought they were really fun. You know, that love story and the danger and the vampire and Bella having her special little powers. I just loved the storyline, and I went and bought Stephenie Meyer's second series of books that she started, and this is called The Host, and I read this book after that. She hasn't come out with any following books, but apparently there's supposed to be 2 or 3 that are going to be in a series, and this is kind of about aliens and peaceful aliens that kind of take over your body, and they persist in the lifestyle that of the species that they've taken over. And so this is a really interesting book. I really enjoyed it. It is kind of a slow read to start getting into because there's a lot of development of characters and backgrounds, but you get to like the last third of the book and it gets really exciting and you can't wait for there to be more. So if you haven't had a chance to read this, or you liked Stephenie Meyer's first series of books, you should check this out because I really enjoyed her books. They're easy reads. It's not, you know, the best American writing ever in literature, but they're fun and they're a little bit different. They're easy to read, they're enjoyable, they're funny. There's moments when you're really happy and you just page turners, you can't wait till the next page. So that's kind of my favorite series or writer currently. Like I said, I love Twilight, and some of the books I sadly have to say I've read more than once, but you know, to each their own. And after that series, I think I read 2 or 3 other vampire series directly following, so I really got into vampires for a while. So what's my favorite board game? So my favorite board game currently is Scrabble, and so I have this nifty old Scrabble that I actually got from, I think, a Salvation Army for 90 cents. It was a great buy, guys. So I love playing this with my boyfriend and with other people. We played a couple months ago, me and my boyfriend against his mom and dad, and it was a really fun interactive game. And I just really love playing with words, and you know, when you get that one chance in a million to get a 7-letter word and be able to put it somewhere, it's totally fun. And if you're ever looking for a really great Q word, it's called CAT. So Q-A-T. That's a really great word. If you get the letter Q and you have A and T, it's really easy to put down, and it's an actual plant that's found in Africa. So it is actually a real thing. So if someone challenges you to and they look it up, you're going to get all of their points in their turn. So that's totally awesome, right? So that's my favorite board game. In one of my previous videos that I did, sort of getting to know me, someone asked me to show them my bedroom. And unfortunately, I live in my boyfriend's condo, and all of the rooms are painted like beige, and we haven't really hung any paintings yet or done any decorating, so it's basically just this blank canvas. And the only room that actually has any painted walls that are not beige are in the bathroom, and they're that kind of light baby blue that you see in my background sometimes. But I do have some paint swatches of things that I'm really thinking about, and I want to get some curtains made, and I have a couple of different fabric swatches that I can show you to give you an idea of my personal taste. So I really love green and yellow, and so I've got some paint swatches from Behr, so you can see kind of colors that I'm thinking about. I really like these 2 colors down here, but I think they're a little bit too bold for the walls. It's going to be like neon yellow and neon green. So I'm thinking probably the 2 lighter ones here. I want to paint the bedroom either yellow or green, and then I want to do the living room and kitchen area the opposite color. Then I had some swatches that I bought online from a company called, what is it called? It's called Tonic Living, and they have these really cool retro fabrics that you can buy by the yard. And I bought this little swatch of one that I really liked. It's called This one's called Pixie Lime, so it has these little dandelions that are green, which I thought would go really nicely with one of the wall colors that I had chosen. And then I got some other swatches of things that I thought would be really fun, like accent pillows, or maybe really fun drapes for the kitchen or something like that. But the reason we haven't really done anything is because I'm not exactly sure how much my boyfriend is going to love the very feminine choices that I've made. So I really haven't gotten that far other than thinking about the colors and maybe picking out some fabrics that I liked. And then there was one other fabric that I really liked for drapes, but I only have a very small swatch of it, and it's this yellow flower pattern that has these nice little green accents for stems, and there's a little bit of orange in the center of the flower. I got it at a company called Loomcraft, and they're a fabric store, and I just got a little swatch of it so you can kind of bring this with you and help you pick out your paint color or pick out other accent colors. You get a little piece of the cut fabric, so it's not really the whole flower, it's a big flower that's like randomly dispersed throughout the fabric. So those are kind of my personal choices. And then the last question that I came up with was my favorite YouTube gurus or just favorite YouTube people that I really enjoy watching. And so I've come up with a short list here. These are people that I've actually recently come across, and they're kind of a group of people that all kind of work together, and they all have their own channels, and they post things together or separately on their own channels. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of these people before, but if not, you should definitely go check them out because they're really fun and I really enjoy their videos. The first is Lisanova. She has two channels. One's Lisanova and the other is Lisa. And she does like spoof videos. She does this really hysterical impersonation where her character is called Squeegee Gloss. And she's kind of like making fun of a bunch of different makeup gurus on the internet. And it's just really fun. It's totally all fake. It's just her making fun of just some of the little random nuances of things that people say when they're gurus on makeup channels. She also does a couple of other series of things. Right now she's doing a series called Jersey for Shore, based on the Jersey Shore show that just was airing on TV. So she is absolutely hysterical. Someone that also came across in terms of from watching her videos was a man named Shaytard, and so he vlogs every day. So he's going to vlog every day for an entire year, and he just posts like random things about his daily life and his family, and he has a beautiful wife and 3 beautiful children and 1 on the way, and they're just absolutely hysterical. So if you are looking for an upbeat, just random video to watch, the Shaytards are the way to go. He also has a couple of other channels. He has one that's called Shay Loss, and it's his sort of channel about how he wants to try to lose some weight. So he's like on a special diet and everything. One of my favorites makeup gurus is Candy Johnson. She is a professional makeup artist, and she's a little bit older than I think me, or maybe around my age. I'm 26, turning 27 in a couple of months. She has had quite a lot of success in the last year, and she does fantastic makeup tutorials. She also did a large and excellent series around October on Halloween makeup looks that you might want to put together for things. She just recently did a video on Avatar makeup, so if you really liked Avatar and want to see how you might want to create that makeup, it was absolutely fantastic. She also does a lot of random videos about her personal life or things that she's really interested in. She has the most positive, bubbly personality that you've ever seen, and she's just a pleasure to watch. And it's really interesting to watch her because she's definitely had a little bit of a hard time in life getting to where she is now. She got married at 17 and had a baby, and she was married a second time, and both relationships were quite abusive, and she got out and has these 3 beautiful children, and she's following her dreams now of becoming a makeup artist, and she did that, and she works on movie sets with famous people, and it's just a really positive story. So if you ever have a chance to watch her videos, she's also excellent. So those are kind of some of my favorite people on YouTube. So hopefully you guys are already aware of some of these people, but if not, you should definitely go check out some of their channels, and maybe some of them will give you a couple of really good laughs. So that's hopefully a little bit more insight into me. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day.